The string is out. I'm going to now mount the racket in the machine. It probably varies on whatever machine you're using, but basically I use the Allen wrench to loosen these screws down here, and then I pull the racket so that it's buttoned up against this little spacer piece on both sides, and it needs to be right in the center. It's easy to tell on this side. That's the centerpiece, and that's where this is the centerpiece, and this is where we're going to start. Let me go ahead and do that side. This is a really simple, inexpensive machine. It's not hard to use. It does a good job. It's made by Gamma. Yeah, Gamma. Alright, so let's see. Am I in the middle or on the back? Basically in the middle there. Now I want to be in the middle here. Let's see. Where's the middle? Sometimes it's marked for you. Sometimes it's not. I'm figuring right about there. I'll find out in a second. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 89. Make sure these are tight. You never want to over tighten anything. Okay, so I have the racket in the machine. I believe I have it in the center. I'll know soon enough if I don't. Now, I'll show you how to measure out the string. This is a 16 by 19. It's 16 mains, and 19 crosses. So basically you pull the string out the length of whichever way you're going to be stringing. So for the mains, I'm going to pull it this way, and I will pull 2 more than the number of mains that I have. So I'm going to pull 18 strands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I'm going to cut it. I do 2 strings. All right. So this is going to be the string for my mains. So now, let's see if I can get you a better angle in there. I'm going to start on this side. And I find either end. Don't want it tangled. I'm going to come up through, right through here, and right through here. Now I'm starting on this side because it's an even number, and if there's 4 in this throat, you're going to start on the other side, and if there's 3, you're going to start on this side, or if it's 6 holes and 8 holes. Anyway, I'm starting on this side, and that's just something you're going to have to be able to figure out, but it's just common sense, because it's got to have symmetry, and it's going to start right here in the middle. So I'm going to pull through these 2 to the other side. I'm going to pull through to here, and I can't really see very well, so sometimes I use a flashlight. This one's got a bad gamut, whatever you call those things. See how it's going to work out for me. I think that'll be okay. Alright, so what I do is I keep these 2 together after I've pulled them through, and I just pull evenly so that I have the same length of string on both sides. We got some wind today. I'm sorry about that. I'm up in the attic. Alright, so I've pulled through. Then I take clamps and put them right in the middle. and clamp it. Doesn't look too good, does it? But that's how you do it. Alright, so now I'm going to, this is the fun part. I get to actually pull the strings through, and we're going to tighten them and clamp them. So here we go. Yeah, and what I do is I'll do both at the same, I'll go both sides at the same time, and you'll see what I do when I get to the other side. So I'm going to pull them through. And if all has gone well, there we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to use the machine. And I do one string at a time. Always. One string at a time. It just wraps around, goes through, then you go back, drop the weight, and go back, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Okay, then I'm going to take a clamp, and I'm going to clamp this one. And once you've clamped it, pull it up, release it, drop weight goes back down. Scoot it over to the other side, spin it, wrap it around, through, lift her up, drop it, lift it up, drop it. It's supposed to be horizontal, that's close enough. So we got it right here. I'm going to release this one. Move it over here. I'm going to go from the top because I don't have much room from the bottom. And you have to just come right here with it. Just gotta tighten it up. Okay. This is going to have a little loose spot on it, but that'll be alright. It'll only be loose temporarily. I'm going to turn it. And we're going to string it back through and do the same thing over and over again. And when I get near the end, I'll turn the tape back on.